LoreWarrior Online. WVE-5N Wyvern. Overview. Conceived as the ultimate urban war machine, the Wyvern was commissioned in late 2660. Despite its slow speed, evaluators were unanimous in their assessment that Maltech's Corp had exceeded all expectations with their innovative design. However, because its mission profile included crowd control, many mech warriors felt there was a stigma to being assigned to this medium mech. No one wanted to pilot a battlemech meant to intimidate unarmed civilians. Kilo for kilo, the Wyvern has no equal in urban combat. Indeed, in any movement-hindering environment, rocky badlands or city streets, the Wyvern can often defeat enemies well above its weight class. Though vulnerable to faster machines in open country, the Wyvern remains a favourite of those who fight in broken terrain. Capabilities. Too often, opponents focus on the Wyvern's slow ground speed and overlook its Northrop jump jets. A 120-metre jump capacity allows the Wyvern to manoeuvre over and around obstacles other battlemechs simply cannot. The right-arm Northwind large laser is larger and heavier than most weapons of equal power, and is arguably the most robust and reliable design available. A measure of the Northwind's over-engineering is that the brace of Starflash small lasers mounted on the same arm draw their energy directly from the Northwind's primary feed. Yet, all three weapon systems can fire at full power without overtaxing the system. Also highly reliable is the Wyvern's primary short-range weapon, the Totschlagen SRM-6 launcher. Though not as well known as the Holly SRM-6, the Totschlagen is a sturdy, battle-proven design. Of particular note is its compact ammo feed system mounted directly atop the case. The Totschlagen loader is fast and precise and can shave critical seconds off the reload time in combat. The loader's vertical assembly makes clearing jams possible through a maneuver known by pilots as the Schlagenhop. The mech warrior jumps the Wyvern up and down in place. The one glaring weakness in the design is that space considerations force designers to mount the Jackson Dart LRM-10 in front of the fusion engine. Loading missiles must pass dangerously close to the core. In protracted combat situations, high temperatures force the missile feed system into thermal shutdown. Mech warriors who override the safety lockouts risk having a salvo of missiles explode inside the tubes. To maintain their long-range punch, mech warriors must carefully manage their heat. Deployment. There is not a successor state military that does not field at least one Wyvern. Though slow-moving by the standards of many, this hard-hitting urban scrapper has proven its usefulness and reliability again and again in obstructed or difficult terrain of every sort. Variants. Prior to the Battle of Tukiad, Comstar upgraded its Wyverns to the WVE-9N variant. This replaced the large laser with a pulse version and exchanged the SRM-6 for a Streak 2. The heat sinks were upgraded to double-strength versions, and the small lasers replaced with medium pulse models. Back in production in 3064, Maltech has since produced an upgraded version of the Wyvern for the Comguard. The WVE-10N replaces the 9N's large pulse with an ER-PPC, drops a medium pulse laser and the Streak SRM, and also adds a Guardian ECM suite and C3I node. Notable mech warriors. Ward Dilmore. In 3051, Grand Knight Galahad Fruz led the Brotherhood of Randis in a raid against Antelos. Antelos was the hub of criminal activity along the Rimwood periphery, a neutral world where pirates, hired guns, smugglers, and self-styled bandit kings met to trade, form alliances, hire, and be hired. Fruz had discovered the location of a long-forgotten Star League cache on Antelos and hoped to recover it for the Brotherhood. The cache was located in a region of the Shatter Wastelands, controlled by Fukida's Fusiliers, a newly rogue mercenary force whose heavy assault mechs alone outnumbered the Brotherhood's total roster. The Brotherhood's successful raid and stand against the Fusiliers became the stuff of legend and established the Knights as the premier mech warriors in the Spinwood periphery. When a lance of Fusilier assault mechs tried to use a network of narrow arroyos to flank the Brotherhood's position, they found themselves stopped by what they estimated were a demi-company of Wyverns. Attacking individually, the mechs jumped up and down escarpments that the assaults could not traverse, scoring hits with lasers and missiles before disappearing. Though none were destroyed, the Fusilier mechs couldn't advance against the harassing fire. Years later they learned that Knight Ward Dillmore piloted the one and only Wyvern fielded by the Brotherhood of Randis.